Let's say some heinous shit.
Yeah. 3, 2,
Welcome in to the Brewskis podcast. This is NFL Week 17. It's coming down to the end of the season, boys. I'm joined as always with Brenton, Big Dog Bradford,
Cheers.
and Matthew Fagley. We're watching the Thursday night game again. That was a lot of fun last week, so we're gonna do it again, and we're gonna give out all of our favorite picks for this weekend. Before we dive into the games, though, we had a very important game from this last weekend, the fantasy football matchup between Brenton Bradford and Matt Fagley. This is a heartbreaker. Brenton, you wanna enlighten us?
It was a well-fought battle, but let me just say, Matt got lucky. All I had to do was play Jerry Jeudy instead of damn J.K. Dobbins. Even with the shit show performance that Derek Carr and Devontae put on, and Aaron Jones, I still would have beat him by 0.7 points if I just made that substitution. But it does not let my 3 star players, well, let's not put Derek Carr in that conversation. It does not put my 2 star players out of the question for being the biggest shitters of the fantasy playoffs. Thank you, Aaron Jones, and thank you, Devontae Adams, for making me the saddest man in the entire world. The only time I will ever be this close to tasting the gold. And you know what? I hope you have a good game next week. And then I hope you put a bullet in your brains after the offseason. I'm kidding. I'm sure they're great people. They just had bad games.
Yeah, Matt's now in the fantasy championship. He's gonna bring home that trophy for the Bets and Brewskis pod.
I am rooting for Matt.
I fucking hope so.
Yeah.
Well, Bradford also started off the season like 3-5, and then made an absolutely amazing run. Traded away like half his team. Absolutely.
Definitely trade raped
he absolutely
somebody.
Fleeced half the league.
Yeah.
Oh, the Kyler injury. I said I trade raped somebody.
Oh.
But the Kyler injury didn't help things out either. So I mean, just wasn't meant to be this year for me.
Quarterbacks all around this year. Fantasy. Yeah.
So watching the pregame, they're showing Josh Dobbs whenever he was in Tennessee, in college, Volunteers, absolutely slinging the pill around. The Titans just picked him up this week. I forgot that he used to play for Tennessee Volunteers in college. Josh Dobbs might throw for 400 yards tonight. Now, I know the last time I said that it was about Matt Ryan and he threw like 150, but Josh Dobbs might throw for 400 yards.
I mean, he's looking slick in the Titan uniform, but
it's raining too.
Playing his under yardage.
Damn.
Hey, I have an absolutely electric bet for tonight's game.
Let's hit it. What is it?
Let me hit on it.
We just want to go ahead and dive into it. So the spread is what?
Spread's at 13.5 right now.
Spread's at 13.5. Totals at 40.5. I cannot put my money on the Titans because literally every good player that they have is out. And I don't think I want to take the Cowboys minus 13.5 because the Cowboys could be leading by 21 in the third quarter, and then they take Dak Prescott out, and then the Titans get like a backdoor cover in. So I'm not going to do that. However, I will, if I can find it here, I will be taking the first quarter spread. It was at minus 3.5 earlier. It's currently not up. They just took it down. But I got it at minus 3.5. So we'll wash along here. I got Cowboys, obviously. We're going to wash along here and hope this thing comes through because I think Cowboys get up early. And, I mean, I don't see him backing down. CeeDee Lamb's about to go for 250 tonight.
I'll have to agree. I don't think this is going to be a very close one. I think the Cowboys are going to get out to an early lead. Fucking hammer that shit. I think Zeke with Tony Pollard out maybe gets. Well, there's CD with his first fucking catch for 20 yards.
Hold up, I think you're ahead of me.
So get fucked, losers. Catch up. All right, I'll slow down a minute.
You're good.
Hey, so there was they locked it now because the game just started. But there was a couple boos before. One of them was the Cowboys -6.5 and CeeDee Lamb to score a touchdown.
That's
that was at like plus. That was at like plus 220. I fucking hammered that.
Ooh, I took CD touchdown
the
score.
other one,
I took Zeke over 63.5, and I took Cowboys spread in a parlay. So
yeah, I like
that. What's the odds on that?
Plus 371. So I like your odds a lot better.
Yeah. And then they also had Dak 200 plus and the Cowboys to win, which I like. It was at even money, but like, what if they get up 21 and they pull Dak and he has 150 yards thrown? You know what I mean?
Very fair.
So I didn't
Zeke
take
better
that
get a
one.
bunch of play tonight, bro.
Yeah, I mean Tony Pollard's out, so I'm assuming he will. I'm also gonna throw. This is a live one here. Zeke anytime tud, CeeDee Lamb anytime tud. That's plus 231.
parlay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put a
On
couple
hood.
buckaroonies on that.
Yeah, I like it. I like it all.
I think Zeke's gonna get a lot of touches with Pollard being out.
For sure.
Who's the backup now? Who's the third string?
Honestly,
Schmitty
couldn't
Warman
tell you,
Man
but
Jenkins.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Wow, Dak, you fucking jackass. Way to throw
All right,
it in his
so
hand.
Elliot, you got anything on that?
I'm playing both QB under yardage tonight. It's
What was Dax at?
234.
Shit. Hey,
Took
Titans
under.
just got to stop. 4th and 3.
Hey, their defense isn't terrible.
Tell me where you guys are at right now.
They just showed the replay of Dak's screen pass getting absolutely swatted.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me when they punt the ball, and I'll go back 10 seconds.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Like, tell me when they hike the ball.
All right.
Sounds good.
Ready? Go back 10 seconds.
That was absolutely riveting, guys.
Okay. I was only about 5 seconds behind you, but I'll go ahead and I'll be a little behind. It doesn't bother me that much.
It's all good. It's okay.
Taking the high road, bitch.
I think old Mike Rabel's got the boys buzzing tonight, maybe.
No.
Yeah, I did.
Fuck Mike Vrabel.
Like,
fuck the Titans.
I can't take them plus 13.5 though. I did throw Dallas like whenever they were still sitting at 10.5 before like the Dobbs news came out. I bought them down to -6.5 and put them in a couple parlays. It was only a -186 for -6.5, so I figured they're gonna at least win by a touchdown. All right, y'all good on that game?
Yeah, it's gonna be honestly kind of a stinker for a TNF game. Be a lot better if the Stars were in for the Titans, but
yeah, probably the worst game of the year.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, we've watched.
We've seen some shitters, all right.
Yeah.
Any game the Bucks
Do we
play this
remember
year
Broncos
fucking
Colts
sucks.
here a couple weeks at the beginning of the season?
That was like the second week of the season.
That was so bad.
Broncos Colts only
that
field
was an
goals.
electric game.
Yeah, you're high on methamphetamines.
All right. What's first on the slate for Sunday, Elliot?
First game we got on slate is the Carolina Panthers at Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Right now, Panthers are 3-point dogs. Total on this game is at 40.5. Brenton, what do you got?
Honestly, I have no interest in watching this game. If this were in prime time, I'd go watch a fucking movie. I don't really care about this game at all, bro. Dude, Tom Brady has been ass this year. Let's be honest.
I know.
Yeah,
but like this could be the first time in his career he misses the playoffs.
Well, that's why I would put my money on the Panthers. I know it's a big game.
So,
the Panthers are not absolutely as terrible as we thought they were. They've traded away all their fucking
They're not,
talent.
dude.
But they play hard.
Sammy Big Dick Darnold is swinging the pill.
Just for shits and gigs, I'm not going to make this an official pick, but I would take the money line. Yeah, just because the Bucks have just been so goddamn terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, both of these teams are playing for a playoff spot. Both of them are very much alive. Sam Darnold has been efficient. I wouldn't say he's lighting the world on fire, but the Panthers' run game has been pretty good the last couple weeks. I mean,
Deontay Foreman.
they ran for 400 last week on the Lions, but I think the
Chuba
Buccaneers
Hubbard
defense is
and
better.
Deontay Foreman.
Yeah,
Deontay Foreman scored about 22 points on my bench last week.
I don't like Panthers money line as much. I do think the Buccaneers get it done, but they'll do it last minute like they've done the last several weeks. So I really like Panthers +3, but I don't necessarily like the
Hold
money
on.
line so much. So
Josh Dobbs,
got-
god damn, does he look like a cancer patient, bro?
Yeah, Elliott. Well, that too. Elliott's under is already in jeopardy because his first pass was for like 15 yards. So
Jesus, I'm way behind you, Fags.
okay.
I
So 56% of the bets, 75% of the money's on the Panthers. I am with Elliott on this one. I think like the Bucks are probably going to end up winning this game, but I do think it's going to be a last second, like Bucks are going to get the ball with 4 minutes left, be down two
Good old
possessions.
4-minute drill.
Yep, and then they're going to end up stealing one. Favorite is 5-1 against the spread. Panthers are 1-4 against the spread in the last 5. Those aren't great trends, but I don't know. Like all the sharp money's on the Panthers, and I like how the Panthers have been playing ball the past couple of weeks, and I hate how the Bucks have been playing ball. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my first official pick and take the Panthers +3, baby. Give it to me.
Well, that's great because I have Panthers +3 as an official pick as well.
Hell yeah, baby. That's right.
Yeah. So, so I saw a stat today that was pretty funny. So the Buccaneers are like 25th in the league in offensive EPA per play in any just normal game situation, but in 2-minute offense, they're 9th in EPA because Tom Brady's out there like calling the audibles and stuff like that, and he's running the offense at that point. So Byron Leftwich is an absolute joke of an offensive coordinator right now, and if they just operated out of 2-minute offense the whole time, the Buccaneers would be a much better team right now. But yeah, the Panthers,
I think, agree.
Their defense is pretty good. Tampa Bay probably wins it on a last-minute field goal and probably wins, hopefully, by 1 or 2, and Matt and I get to cover. All right, next game on the slate. Kind of a weird game because Commanders are fighting for a playoff spot. Browns are just trying to get Deshaun Watson back to what he used to be before the situation. So we got the Browns traveling to Washington.
Well, jerky.
Yeah, the Commanders are 1.5-point favorites right now. Over/under set at 40.5. Matt, what do you got?
So Heineke benched for this game. Carl Wentz back in the starting lineup. I fucking love the move. One, not for the Washington Commanders. I would love to see the Commanders lose this weekend and the Packers win so that the Packers can get into the playoffs and hopefully make a run because that would be fun to see. I'm not going to take it as an official pick because I have no idea what the fuck you're going to get out of the Browns, but that is definitely the side I would lean. I will probably throw it in a parlay on Sunday, but take it from an old Carson Wentz fan because he was on the team for 1 year and I had to. That dude absolutely fucking sucks. He's going to throw 4 picks. He's going to fumble the ball probably twice, and one of them's going to get returned for a touchdown. And the Browns will beat the dog shit out of the Commanders.
All right.
I'm gonna ride with Matt on that. I think it's an absolute tragedy that they are replacing Taylor Heineke.
So stupid. You're literally you're still in contention to go to the playoffs.
Maybe if you had somebody better than Carson Wentz, I could see it, or somebody better than Taylor Heineke, but not Carson Wentz.
Yeah, Heineke had a better record than Carson Wentz, and
so for that reason,
on the team loves Heineke.
Exactly. They rally around him. They fight for him. Nobody gives a shit about Carson Wentz. I think the Browns, obviously, they're still trying to figure it out. They're working on it, but they're too talented. they're not going to lose to Carson Wentz. So give me them just straight up money line on this one.
Do you want an official pick?
Yeah, I'll throw that as an official pick.
All right. I have to
Give me the Cleveland Brownies.
I'm going slightly against you guys here. I think the Commanders' defense is better than the Browns' defense, especially the Commanders' rush defense. And I think they're going to keep Nick Chubb in check and Kareem Hunt in check. I don't think Deshaun Watson is back to being Deshaun Watson yet.
The rapist?
Before he was the rapist. And I think the Commanders are going to do it to win. Do what?
He was a rapist during all those game-winning drives, and
maybe he's not been getting his massages, and that's been
probably
hurting his play.
Problem. Yeah. Exactly.
Man,
got to get this man a massage.
Browns are about to catch a case because they're gonna have to start giving this man massages. So
somebody please get this dude a rubbing tug, please.
I think I know why the Commanders benched Heineke. It's because they don't want him winning this game. Have you guys heard that he buys a pair of Jordans after every win? They just don't.
I didn't.
Yeah, after every win, he buys himself a pair of Jordans in the team's colors.
Other team's colors.
I'm pretty sure they just don't want him to buy a pair of brown Air Jordans. So that was the only reason they benched him for this game. Wentz may go out and throw 4 interceptions and get benched, and then Heineke goes back in. I don't know what the Commanders are doing. I mean,
that could also happen. I didn't think about that.
It's laughable that they're putting in Wentz, honestly.
Well,
maybe they're putting in Wentz so that everybody remembers, hey, this dude fucking sucks. You know, that $30 million contract we're tied to, we're going to cut him at the end of the season, take the blow. Our organization's already in shambles. We're going to have to get a new owner, probably rename the team. What a new owner is probably going to want to rename the team.
That contract may be why he's starting. It's because in Heineke's contract, he has an incentive every time he wins a game, like starts and wins. I think is the stipulation. He gets $125,000 or $250,000 or something like that. He gets
just a
pretty large,
cheap ass thing to do by the organization.
They're paying Wentz no matter if
but it's fucking the Commanders. So
it's dumb, but I mean it's not out of the question for.
You think the Packers are paying the Commanders to sit him? They gotta lose one, right?
I'm not sure. I probably won't be watching
fucking
this.
Cheeseheads.
Very few highlights from this game. So, all right.
Next one.
On to a better game. We got the New Orleans Saints traveling to Philadelphia. Right now, Eagles sit at 6.5-point favorites. The over/under on this game is at 42.5. Bradford, what do you got?
I think this is criminally low for the spread. Gardner Minshew played out of his mind last week against the boys. Very well. Put up a lot of points. The boys have a great defense. Way better than the Saints. So, honestly, I'll throw this in as an official pick. I'm taking the Eagles minus 6.5. I think it's silly that they've even made it that low. Minshew played well. I think the Eagles are Sirianni's got a great Jesus, what am I trying to say? A great scheme. Yes, he's got a great scheme going. Obviously, Minshew played well the first week he was starter in there. So I think you got to continue and think there's going to be some success this week against a Saints team that's pretty mediocre all around.
Yeah, and the crazy thing to say is the Saints are still fighting for a playoff spot, amazingly enough.
With the...
But no, the Eagles have a much better team, and Minshew's better than probably 10 or so starters in the league. So I'm riding with Brent on this one. Eagles minus 6.5 official pick. Matt, what do you got?
I would love to take the Eagles here because I do think that Minshew is an absolute dog, and I would not hate the move if the Colts ended up picking up Gardner Minshew to be their starting quarterback for the next 10 years. Fucking love the dude. The only thing that is straying me away from taking the Eagles is I don't know how eager they're going to be to play the Saints. They got a few people banged up. A.J. Brown's questionable. Miles Sanders questionable. Lane Johnson questionable. I don't know. I think I think they could get it done. Like, I think they still probably win by 2 scores, but I'm not going to make it an official pick.
Yeah, so the Eagles are
No
playing.
balls.
The Eagles are still playing for the number 1 seed, and if they get it done this week, they lock it up. So I think they're definitely going to want to just
True.
get that locked up and then have that secured, and then not have to be fighting for it.
And not have to play Jalen Hurts the rest of the year.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Team ride. Give me the Eagles.
Hey, I'm just letting you boys know we
You
did
talked
lose
me
our
into it.
last week. So
T.Y.
Wait.
Hilton.
we did
T.Y.
lose
Hilton's a
our.
fucking dog.
We lost the team ride Seahawks +10 last week, so 0-1 so far.
How close was it?
Not close. We had, yeah. I mean, I think we lost by 20.
Oh, tough one.
Yeah. So, boys, I did
won them all.
sprinkle anytime Tud for TY at +700.
Dude, like plus. Yeah, I almost took it too.
Oh, I love it. After he got that big.
What number is he?
16.
16.
All right. Next up, we got the Arizona Cardinals traveling to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Falcons right now are 3-point favorites. Total in the game sitting at 42.5. Matt, what do you think?
I think this game is going to fucking suck. I do think 70% of the tickets are on the Falcons. Money split 50-50. I'm not going to take anything on this game, but I think there might be a bit of an angle. J.J. Watt announced this week that this is going to be his last season. I think the boys on the defense are going to play hard for J.J. Watt, and I don't think that Desmond Ridder is going to be able to overcome Budda Baker, J.J. Watt, Isaiah Simmons. They have a bunch of dogs. Unless Tyler Algier runs for 2 tuds, I think the Cardinals can probably keep it. Are they going to play Trace McSorley, or are they going to
Colt
Cowboy McCoy?
Let me look that up real quick.
I mean, Trace McSorley did do pretty well on Sunday Night Football against the Bucs, but I don't know if he has another magical game in him.
Put it on a dime.
So, Colt McCoy is starting.
Colt McCoy starting? Okay.
I kind of like Cardinals a little bit more. I kind of like Cardinals a little bit more.
Yeah, I fucking love the Cardinals now. Give me the Cardinals +3.
Ooh.
I really do think J.J. Watt might have 2 sacks by himself. I think the defense is going to probably ball out. Yeah.
My only problem is I just think Cliff Kingsbury, he's an idiot. I just don't know what
he needs to be fired.
Yeah.
Writing off what Matt said, obviously the Cards defense is going to play hard. I'm feeling a nice little parlay here.
Oh.
I'm thinking Cards +3 and total under 42.5. Because I think it is going to be a shitter of a game.
Yeah. But both defenses aren't very good. So that does worry me.
But both offenses aren't very goddamn good, Elliot.
I'll give you that as well.
Yeah, I mean, Desmond Ridder and Colt McCoy are slinging the ball. So
yeah, they ain't slinging the pill. They're slinging the fucking. They slinging the fucking grenade. I don't know. Burrito. It sucks ass.
All right.
The only person who can sling a 5-layer burrito is Martinez from Division 3. That's a deep cut right there.
Yeah, if any of our subscribers know what that reference is.
Give me that as an official pick, that parlay right there.
Cardinals 3.
Wildcat Zeke. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I don't have Zeke touchdown, but I've got him yards.
I do.
They got to give it back to him, right? Yeah. Here it is.
Yeah, no.
He's in. He's in.
Christ. Hey, Kellen Moore needs to lay off the Funkin' Dunkin' Donuts, dude.
Hey, him and Mike McCarthy are over there.
He's gained like 40 pounds in the past season.
Who is it?
Kellen Moore.
Okay, Zeke did. All right.
Zeke.
Next up,
get it, baby.
It was not that interesting.
Damn, you're way behind,
we
Matt.
got it.
Matt is way behind. Matt's like 40
shit.
seconds behind me.
10 minutes later, Matt's like, "Hey, great score, Zeke. Great score."
How'd I get so behind?
I don't know.
You're watching on like
Alright, anyway,
TV,
next
right?
game.
It's only on Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
No,
it's on my Prime.
He's just ass.
Yeah, that's the problem with streaming is everybody is in different spots. All right, moving on to a game that probably week 2 or 3 of the season you would have said would be a stinker, but has actually turned into quite an interesting game. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans. The game is in Houston. Jaguars are sitting at 4-point favorites. Total on the game is 43.5. Brenton, what do you got?
God, Matt put me on to jagging off a few weeks ago. And goddamn did I jag off last week during the podcast. Hit that alternate spread. I haven't even looked at the alternate spread. Let me come back to you when I figure out how much I want to put on it.
Yeah, what?
You might not have it up yet. It's pretty early.
No, alternate spreads are there.
Matt, you go ahead. I'm
What are
going
you
to
looking at?
analyze.
-9.5. Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. I think that's what this spread should be at. I think 4 points is criminally low for this game. Like,
But the Texans
the
were
Jags
flat
beat the
last
dog shit out of. Yeah, but the Jags just beat the dog shit out of the Jets last week, and the Jets were a good defense.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Houston's not bad.
Who? Yeah, jag me off all the way down to -6.5, just to be safe.
What's that at?
Plus 124. That's plus money right there, baby.
You want an official?
I'll throw that official.
Yeah. All right,
The
Matt. what
funds
do you
are just leaving my account right now as I do this.
got?
This is live betting for you fans out there.
66% of the bets are on the Jags. Money is split 50-50. I don't understand how this is only at 4, but I'm going to take the bait. Fucking spit on it and jag me off, people. I will take the Jacksonville Jaguars -4.
Yeah. I understand the reasoning. The Jags have looked good here recently. My only problem is the Texans are showing life. They've been in the last 3 games they've played. They won last week against the Titans. And I think the reason the line is so low is because this game means absolutely nothing for the Jaguars. Their playoff spot doesn't.
Yes.
Nope. This game for the
Titans
and the Jags, I believe, no matter what happens, if they beat the Titans next week, they make the playoffs. And their spot, they lock up the division, so they're the 4 seed no matter what.
Yeah, I guess you're right because even if
they
win tonight, the Titans still have a.
Yeah, this game both of these games mean absolutely nothing. So I think that they're not so much focused on this game, and I think that Texans want to win 1 or 2 more before the season's out. They want to see what they have in their players. They're fighting for contracts at other teams or with the Texans themselves. So I think the Texans are going to have a lot of fight in them. I don't like it at 4. If it's at 3, I'd probably take the Jaguars, but I'm not taking it at 4 just because I think Texans do fight pretty hard here.
You know what?
Yeah.
Good point, Elliot, but I've already placed the bet, so shut the fuck up.
I'm giving my side of it. I'm just saying I'm not taking it. Hey, I want to jag off with you guys as much as anybody, but there's only.
I'm never not jagging off the rest of the season.
I think next year I'm going to be jagging off all season. I'm going to be jagging off so much. I'm taking their over next year on their win total.
I'm somehow going to be jagging off 3 times a week. They only play once.
You gotta win -172 to get it down to -2.5.
And I'm not doing that. So I'm just gonna stay away from the game. So now
maybe just throw the Jags in a money line parlay because I do think they win the game, but maybe the Texans do make it close. Who knows? Fuck it, give me the Jags.
Let me do
I'll take the bait.
Mid pod poll. Do I need another shot, fellas?
You have to quit drinking after the year. So, Brent, you didn't mention that at the beginning.
I did not mention it.
Yeah, Brenton has to give up drinking for 2 months because he did not win the fantasy championship.
And instead of drinking, I'll be sending Derek Carr hate mail every day.
No, instead
That'll-
of drinking, you're just gonna turn to fucking heroin and become an addict.
See what you fucking created, Elliot. It's all your fault.
Are you? Is that McCormick's? What is that?
Nah, it's Kharkov.
Hey, no
Ooh,
sponsors
even
here.
worse.
Kharkov, send us that
Hey,
sponsor.
Kharkov is from Prestige Distilleries. Bud.
Prestige Worldwide.
We used to drink Prestige back in high school, bro. I mean college. We finally found the missing link.
All right. Next game, boys. We got the Chicago Bears traveling to Detroit to take on the Lions. Right now, the Lions are sitting at 6-point favorites. Total on this game is at 52.5. Matt, what are you thinking?
This line's been moving a little bit. Last time these two teams played, it came down to the wire. I believe it was like 31-30. Detroit ended up pulling it out at the very end. Detroit has to win this game if they want any chance of getting into the playoffs, because they do still have a chance, but they need some help after the loss last week. 62% of the bets and 63% of the money are on the Lions. Over trends are obviously really good for both of these teams. They tend to put up a shit ton of points. I think that the Lions end up winning, but I don't think that they will be able to cover 6. I'm not going to pick the game, but I just think division game, Justin Fields still wants to win every game. That dude is a dog. So I think he's going to make it close just by himself. And that's the only reason why I'm not taking it. So, but I do think the Lions is the side.
Yeah. Burton, what do you?
I'm fully on with Matt there that Lions is the side. I think Dan Campbell's going to have the boys fighting hard. There's still a playoff shot in their grasp as long as they can win out. I think Chicago's in a winnable game. They're only 3-12, 3-11, 3-12. Is that what they're?
Yeah.
3-12. Yeah, I mean, so I don't. Yeah, like Matt, I don't like the -6 because the Bears have been competitive, and Justin Fields has shown that he is possibly the guy for the future, as long as they get rid of some management in the front office. I do, however, think 52.5 might be a bit much. So I'm not going to make it an official pick, but I would say think the under if you're thinking this game. 52.5 is a bit high for me.
52.5 is a bit high, but both teams are pretty good at putting up points, and the Lions just let the Panthers run all over them, and I think Justin Fields is going to run all over them.
Yeah.
So the props aren't out yet, but Justin Fields over yards may be a good one to play. I'm going to make Bears +6 an official pick. I think they keep it close. I don't think the Lions are really going to just blow them out. I mean, I don't think their defense is good enough to stop the Bears offense from putting up some points. I do think the Lions ultimately win out, but 6 is a lot. I think this game probably, 4 or 5, somewhere in there. It would make me sweat it a little bit more, but I think 6 is a lot of points. Maybe even flex it out to 13. Maybe use it as a teaser leg somewhere in there. But yeah, I like the Bears to keep it close. So should be a fun one though. Should be a lot of points, hopefully. All right, next up.
I don't mind the angle on taking the Bears in a teaser parlay.
Yeah.
That seems like a pretty good bet.
Yeah, I just don't think the Lions are going to blow them out. So, all right, next up, we got the Miami Dolphins traveling up to New England to take on the Patriots. We got England is
what the fuck? How do you play a whole entire game and then at the Monday press conference get announced that you had a concussion or you're in the protocol after that just literally happened twice earlier in the season?
Hey guys,
What
My
the
brain's been
fuck
turned to
is
scrambled
going
eggs
on down
again.
there?
Yeah, the Dolphins are doing some weird stuff.
Whoever their spotter is needs to get off his ass and stop eating nachos and put his goddamn binoculars to his head.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So, hey, he's officially ruled out, right?
Yeah.
Like,
He's out.
Teddy
It's
B
Teddy
going.
Bridgewater.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Teddy Two Gloves is doing it for him. The Dolphins
I don't
were
mind Teddy Two Gloves, but
so.
fuck, dude.
Here's the interesting thing on this game. The Dolphins, before last week's game, the look-ahead line was Dolphins favored by 3. All right. Tua gets announced out. The line moves to plus 2.5. It even reached 3 at one point for the Patriots. That's a 6-point movement based on Tua getting announced out. That's a lot of movement for a quarterback. And it's not even like he's a Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen type.
Let me tell you what I think. I think that is silly. That the Dolphins should still be favored. The reason the Dolphins are what they are is Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle.
And
it's not Tua.
Daniels.
It's not Tua.
No.
Tua is a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but he's not the X factor. It's Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill, baby. So I don't care who you put under center. If you've got Tyreek Hill 10 yards past the nearest defender, he's going to catch the ball no matter where that motherfucker puts it. He can run under anything. Hammer me Dolphins money line all fucking day. Official pick. I know it backfired on me last week, but Tua did play the second half of the game with a fucking concussion. So there's an asterisk there. So give me Dolphins money line even with Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater is not bad either.
No, he's a good quarterback.
Good quarterback.
Yeah. So Teddy is actually one of the big problems with the Dolphins offense right now is they're always hunting the deep shot. Tua is throwing the ball way downfield. His average depth of target is just crazy. And I think Teddy's going to do really well in this offense because he's not afraid to take that check down. I think he's going to be a lot more successful, even if the Patriots defense does get pressure on him, which they probably will. Matthew Judon's a beast. He's going to be able to take the check down, and he'll still be hunting that deep ball because Tyreek Hill is running all the way down the field. So I really like
Teddy's mobile as well, so he can extend plays.
I mean, I think this game should be a pick 'em. It's ridiculous that it moved from Dolphins favored by 3 to Patriots favored by 2.5. That's a huge line movement for a quarterback that hasn't even been playing that great. So I like Dolphins. Give me official pick plus 2.5. I really like that a lot. You could probably buy them. You can buy them out to plus 3 with probably not a whole lot of juice on it. So I like it. Matt, what do you got?
You got my money line pick, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think that Teddy Bridgewater is that much of a downgrade from Tua. I mean, Chad Henne came in the playoffs a couple years ago for the Chiefs and threw the ball to Tyreek and won them the game. So I think if Chad Henne can fucking throw the ball to Tyreek, then Teddy Bridgewater will probably do just fine. The Dolphins' offense, they haven't been able to put up much points in the past couple of weeks. I mean, they put up 20, I guess, in the first half last week, but then they couldn't do shit.
Scrambled eggs going on inside.
Yeah, I know. The Patriots, on the other hand, can't do anything on offense. So what's the total at?
The total is at 41.5.
Yeah, give me the under on that game. I think as long as the Dolphins can put up 17 points, they probably win. And I think the Patriots probably, they're not going to be able to do anything.
No, Matt Patricia needs fired yesterday. He's a big doofus. Real quick, before we move on to the next NFL game, I have the Florida State-Oklahoma Bowl game on right now, just on my...
I have it on right now, too, and it's fucking really annoying.
I had Florida State minus 9.5, but this game is crazy. Since we've started the Cowboys, I turned both of these games on at the same time, the Florida State and the Cowboys game. Florida State and Oklahoma put up 4 touchdowns since we turned on the Cowboys-Titans game. I mean, this has been crazy. It's wild. It's tied at 32 right now. Probably ain't getting that cover.
Tied at 32. 3.5 minutes left to go. I took them they were like minus 10.5. I took them at minus 9.5 and
That's
put
what
them
I
in a
have.
parlay. But I should have just taken them down to fucking minus 6.5 or something because I don't think they're going to be able to cover 9.5 now.
Oh, no, they're
But
definitely
what
not.
the fuck, dude? Oklahoma sucks. Why are they? There's no reason.
I know it was.
They do.
Hey, while you
Yeah.
guys are bitching about this, I'm gonna grab me another drinky.
No, we're moving on to the next game. You
Oh,
grab
can I-
grab your drink. Matt and I'll talk about it. There's not much to say about this
Yeah,
game.
Broncos Chiefs. Ain't worried about that one.
Yeah, this is a pretty one-sided game. All right, next up we got the Broncos traveling to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. Right now the Broncos are 12.5-point dogs. We got the over and under set at 44.5. Keep in mind, Nathaniel Hackett was fired earlier this week after a terrible performance against the Los Angeles Rams. What do you got, Matt?
Usually, I love playing the team whenever a coach gets fired mid-season. Just
Yep.
a nice little fucking revenge spot for them, trying to still show that they, unlike their coach, aren't completely inept whenever it comes to football. Nathaniel Hackett was fucking horrible to watch. But I do not think that he was the biggest problem on the offense. I think that Russell Wilson is absolutely washed. The spread's at what, 12.5?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to take the Chiefs, but I mean, they put up 28 against the Broncos a couple weeks ago, and then let them come back and fucking damn near win the game. So I'm gonna stay away from this game, but I definitely think that Chiefs is the side, obviously.
Yeah.
It did come out though that the Chiefs after that game, like all of the players were disgusted, is what they said about how like the game turned out because they gave up a big lead and stuff. So they might put up 63 points this weekend. Who knows?
Yeah, especially being in Kansas City. I think Chiefs are the side.
Oh yeah.
Didn't these teams just play like a
Yes.
few weeks ago?
And the Chiefs got out to like a 28-point lead, and
Broncos brought it back.
Yeah, but they probably would have won that game if Russell didn't
With
go out
Russ.
with injury. Yeah, which is crazy to say because Russell's been so bad. What do you got, Brenton?
Yeah, 12.5 is a bit large for me, especially since the Chiefs have seen them now. They could blow them out again. Who knows? But one thing I would take is Jerry Jeudy touchdown. He has been on fire these last few weeks. And especially in the Kansas City game, he had 3 touchdowns 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
so I'm not even gonna make an official pick. I'm just gonna take it right now.
Yeah, I don't hate that pick. What is touchdown props right now?
Hey,
Let me look at
real quick.
They aren't up yet.
Real quick. It's the start of the second quarter, and my first quarter bet just cashed. Cowboys minus 3.5. Thank you very much. Cha-ching.
All right, boys. We love to see bets cashing live on the pod. Okay.
Always feels good.
Yeah. Next up, we got the Indianapolis Colts taking
Are
on.
there even any touchdown props out yet?
No, there's no props out yet. Taking on the New York Football Giants. Giants are 5.5-point favorites. We got the total set at 38.5. Brenton, what do you got?
Oh boy, God! Look at 2 trash ass teams right here. I mean, honestly, I'm the biggest hater of the New York Giants. I think they're the biggest fraud. They got to such a blazing start, but I cannot stand the Giants fans who thinks they're actually fucking good now. Get out of here. They're not good. They're trash. They've been sucking ass the past. The only star they have is Saquon Barkley. Give me the Colts plus 5.5.
That's a dangerous.
I fucking love it.
You know,
make it official.
Starting quarterback.
Make it official. I don't give a fuck who it is.
Oh boy.
Hey,
who's in?
So I will say,
that Super Bowl champion Nick Foles is still the starter.
Big Dick Nick, come on.
Uh-oh. Hey, Josh Dobbs just threw like a 40-yard pass. Your under is fucked, but
It's still not over 150. We're still good. We're still good.
Yeah, there's still 45
so
minutes of football to play.
He's only at
I
60.
will say I was at the Monday night game, Colts Chargers. Big Dick Nick Foles might be the worst fucking quarterback of all time. That dude is blind as a bat. I literally don't know what he was throwing at the entire time. However,
His first game now. Come on, huh?
Yeah. However, 79% of the bets and 82% of the money is on the New York Football Giants. If you know anything about me, I love to take the opposite side every time I see those numbers. I don't give a fuck at this point in the season because the Colts are fucking dead. Give me the Colts plus 5.5. I probably just fucked Bradford's bet by taking it, but I don't give a shit. This is going to be a game that the Colts will win. Like, it's just what's going to happen. The Giants are going to shit the bed once again, and then the Colts are going to steal a win at the end of the season and probably lose a couple draft pick spots because of it. But if they don't win, they will lose by less than 5.5. Mark my word. Give me the fucking Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, I have no opinion on this game. I love Brian Daboll.
Honestly,
but
the smart move is to take the Giants minus 20.5 because they could absolutely blow the doors off the Colts. The Colts fucking stink.
Matt, let's talk about the 8-6 Giants, okay?
Are they 8-6 now?
8-6.
No, they're
Listen,
not 8-6.
They're 8-6.
Oh, okay.
They started off, however, 6-1.
They have to play more games than that.
6-1.
8-6-1.
8-6-1. Okay. So let's talk about the 8-6-1 bitch ass New York Giants. Win against the Titans early in the year by 1 point. Win against the Panthers early in the year by 3 points. Lost to the Cowboys. They beat the Bears. They beat the Packers by the skin of their teeth. The Packers were coming back. They beat the Ravens 24-20. They beat the Jags 23-17. These are all one-score games. Then they take a loss to the Seahawks by 14 points.
It was all
14 points.
From there.
They beat the Texans. It's the Texans. Their only two-score win of the year. Lost to the Lions by more than a score. Lost to the Cowboys by a score. Tied with the Commanders. Lost to the Eagles by more points than I have fingers and toes. They then beat the Commanders again, but only by a score. These motherfuckers are frauds. They're frauds. That's all I have to say.
Yeah,
Make your bets wisely, fans.
I think Daboll helped them get to 7-1 or 6-1, whatever that was. Like, that was Daboll and Saquon. There's no way that Danny Dimes is going to be able to do that next season. I think he's out after this year, and I think this loss on Sunday is going to stamp him being gone.
Nail in the coffin, eh?
Yes, sir.
I like Daboll a lot.
Shout out Sonic.
I think they probably get it done here. Colts may keep it close though, but I don't know what the Colts are fighting for at this point. I mean, they've changed their quarterback 4 or 5 times. Nick Foles is not the answer. They're just trying to get to next season. Jeff Saturday is going to be gone at the end of the season. Sorry, Jeff. Sorry about it. But
Snap the ball, Jeff. Just block, Jeff. Just block.
They need to get Peyton in there. All right.
They do need Peyton.
Next, we're going to move on to the Sunday 4 o'clock games. We got a good one. Actually, a couple good ones at the 4 o'clock.
Not going to lie, boys. This podcast absolutely fucking blows.
Trying to keep it.
Trying
like
to
watching paint dry.
You shut the fuck up, you bitch. Is this what we need? Do we need a little infighting? Do we need some animosity, huh?
Yeah.
Do we need some juice injected in this motherfucker? I'm trying to bring it over here, Matt.
Alright,
You shut the
name
fuck up.
Well, anyway, we got the New York Jets
Cut it.
traveling to the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks right now are 1.5-point dogs. This line moved quite a lot when Mike White was officially announced. I believe Seahawks were somewhere around the 2.5-point favorites, and then moved all the way down to. Well, yeah. What?
Magic Mike is in?
Yeah, he's been announced as the starter this week, and we got the
total
Magic
Mike is back, baby.
Britton, what do you got?
I'm going to oppose Matt's cheers over here. No, shut up. You think this is boring? Fuck you. I'm going Hawks. You giving me Hawks fucking positive, all right? We're getting plus money over here. Give me fucking Hawks plus 108 money line. Give it to me right now. Fuck you, Matt.
You want Hawks official?
Yeah.
All right, Matt, what do you got?
1.5. Not going to take the 1.5, Bradford?
No, I don't want it.
No, Bradford's a money line fiend.
All right, well, only because I heard that Magic Mike is back in the starting lineup, I will be taking the New York Football Jets minus 126 on the money line. And the Seahawks, I loved betting early in the season, but they have been absolutely fucking terrible the past few weeks. They're like 0-6 against the spread in their last 6, and I don't think they come even close to winning this game. I think the Jets are going to shut down Geno, and I think Mike White might throw for 3 tuggers.
Why would they shut down Geno? Geno's never going to get a start after the Hawks again, bro.
We'll see. I don't think
they're not shutting him down. He's not a franchise player. Like, I like Geno. I'm glad he's had this great season.
I know, but everybody's saying that Geno's going to be like the comeback player of the year. Like everybody was like at the beginning, they were like,
Geno,
he should be
but
up for
like
MVP.
You're not shutting down Geno. You're only shutting down Patty Mahomes, Tom Brady, Jalen Hurts. I mean, Dak. If you've got it locked up, you're not shutting down. You're not shutting down Geno. Come on.
Yeah,
we'll see. I like the Jets.
Yeah, I have to agree. I think the Jets are the side. I'm not gonna pick them just because the game is.
Do the Jets still have a chance to make the playoffs?
That's what it is.
Jets, yeah. If they have to win out and the Patriots have to lose one of their 2 last games, which they probably will, because they have to play Buffalo next week, I believe. So, yeah. So, yeah, the Jets are definitely a side here. Their defense has been a lot better. The Seahawks offense hasn't been as bad as what the stats have been saying. I think they'll get it turned around. But the biggest problem is the Jets' rushing offense has been really bad since week 8. Breece Hall going down has definitely been a huge loss that they're definitely missing. I won't be playing the Jets, but I definitely think the Jets are probably the side to play here. Next up, we got the San Francisco 49ers traveling.
Boys, should we take a break and do a little trivia right now?
Do we want to?
We're almost towards the end of the slate here, and maybe we can have a little bit.
To liven up this boring podcast.
Yeah, since it's so fucking boring.
Yeah, let's hit some trivia here, Bradford.
Okay, we're gonna initiate a little new segment. I like to call Britain's Brain Busters.
Whoa!
Or Bradford's Brain Busters, whichever you prefer. Let us know in the comments, which none of you have ever commented on any videos. So
I like Bradford's Brain Busters better.
I do too. It rolls off the tongue. Yeah, Bradford's Brain Busters. So I've got a series of 10 questions, some trivia questions from the past years, or could be current. I'm going to give each of the boys 15 seconds. They're going to do you guys have a pen and paper in front of you? Can you get a pen and paper? Because I want to see your...
Type it up on my phone?
Yeah.
That's fine if you want to do that. Pen and paper would work too. But, yeah, it's not going to be like a buzzer thing because obviously there's a little bit of lag.
Yep, looks good. All
Fuck
right.
me. Yeah, I got it. Okay. So I will keep score. I will keep score for the match here today. Are you guys ready to begin?
Yeah.
Actually, let me get a
Let's
little
go.
timer on Google here. I'm gonna give you 15 seconds for each question.
Okay, is this just questions about like
Take
what
longer
are
than
the
15 seconds.
It's gonna be like random, and I'll let you know. Like obviously the question. I have a few different question types. So.
All right, sounds good. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, this is gonna be electric for this boring podcast.
All right. So, first question: who was the 2011 rushing yards leader for the NFL? And I'll give you a hint. He's from the AFC South. Time starts now.
AFC South rushing leader, 2011.
Yep.
I don't know.
And that is time.
Oh wait, maybe.
I got it.
Hold on, maybe.
And put your final answers up on the screen.
I got Maurice Jones-Drew.
Elliot is correct with MJD.
Wow.
So,
I kind of
1
forgot he
point
played.
for
To be
Elliot.
honest.
Let's go. I was thinking like Chris Jones, and then
It was
I
a
was
good
thinking
guess,
Joseph
Matt.
Adai for some reason, but I was like, that can't be it.
Yeah, I knew.
I try to give
but
hints because obviously that's a hard one. If you
Yeah.
don't
Oh
know
yeah.
the
If you would have
question.
thrown that out, I've been like, give me Walter Payton, baby.
Okay,
it would have been cool. Like that one would have been good for like multiple choice or something.
Yeah.
No multiple choice on here, so get your brains ready.
All right.
All right. Let's go to. And here might be an easy one. You'll get a point for each team you name on this list that I have. So it's which 4 NFL teams have never been to the Super Bowl, starting now.
I'm gonna need more than 15 seconds for this. Hold on.
Yeah. Give us 20 or something or more.
Okay.
I got 3. Oh, who's the fourth? Who's the fourth?
I'll reset it again. And you got 15 more seconds. Five seconds.
Hold on, motherfucker. Just give us a second. Jesus Christ.
Actually, I'll give you until you can't think of anybody else.
I got my 4.
Hold on, I'm just thinking about one more.
I'm gonna reset the timer one more, and then you're fucking dust. Five seconds. All right, time.
I don't know about the last one.
Time. All right, show me what you got, fellas.
I
know this. My last word might be a little bit offensive, but actually,
Okay.
fuck yeah. I think Elliot's right.
Texans, Jags, Browns, Lions. What do you got, Matt?
I had Texans, Browns, Lions, and then I had the Redskins / the Commanders.
You missed one. Elliot was right with the what did you say? The Jags?
The Jags.
I knew once I saw the Jaguars, I was like, fuck, they've never been.
So 3 points for Matt, 4 points for Elliot.
Love it.
Good work. Okay. Let's see. Okay, a little simpler trivia question here. Who was the 2015 NFL MVP?
2015?
Yes.
Now, is this 2015-2016 Super Bowl?
Yes, the 2015 season MVP. And I'll give you a hint. NFC South team. Starting now.
I know it.
Yeah, I got it.
Matt Ryan.
Cam Newton.
It is Cam Newton.
Oh shit. Well, okay, then Matt Ryan was the next year.
Well,
Because he must have been 2016 MVP.
Yeah, he was 2016 MVP.
Because Cam Newton was 2015 Super Bowl.
Yeah,
no,
he was the MVP of the year that.
2015.
I know, but I said
Cam Newton. I'm saying 2016 was the year the Super Bowl
I
occurred.
was thinking.
Yeah, Matt Ryan was 2016-17 MVP.
Yeah, I was thinking 16 Super Bowl was Patriots Falcons. That's why I was fucking. Because Matt Ryan got the MVP of the year that they went to the Super Bowl.
I'm just saying, Bradford. I think given the division is a little like
too much.
Yeah,
I thought it wouldn't be enough, and I thought we would be grasping. But you know what? I won't give a.
No, I like just. I think just giving.
If you need a hint, I'll reset the timer and give you a hint.
No, I think just saying either like what conference, maybe not division, because I think that'd been a little bit too easy.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to. All right, another multiple point question.
Okay.
It's a pretty recent player. I'm gonna have you name.
Hey, real quick, they just put up the playoff picture. I didn't know the Giants and the Commanders were both still currently in the wild card spots.
Yes.
Damn.
That's wild. I think both of them lose this weekend, and I think the Packers and maybe the fucking
Giants
Lions
losing
get
to the
in.
Colts?
I mean, maybe it's possible.
Aren't the Eagles and the boys in? And then the Giants and the Commanders, could they sneak in and be the first division to make? Yeah.
I think if the Giants make it, the Commanders can't. I think one of them makes it. I don't know if it's possible for both.
All right. Well, we're hopping to.
Next question.
I'm going to give you a player, and he's going to have 5 teams that he's been on.
Oh.
And I'm going to give you. So let me give you 30 seconds here.
This player's been on 5 teams.
Is he an old player?
It's very recent.
Like,
very recent player. He's currently playing.
Okay.
And so he's been on 5 teams in the past, and I just want you to name those 5 teams the best you can.
Is it Brandon Cooks? He's been on a lot of teams.
No, dipshit, shut up. All right. The player is Sammy Watkins. Start.
Do we need his current team?
Actually, he's not playing.
His current team is also a past team.
Oh no, he just got signed.
He is current, but yeah, Matt is correct on that.
How many do we need?
5 teams. There's 5 teams he's been on in the NFL. I'll actually go ahead and I'll give you another 30 seconds after this runs out. It's very quick.
Oh,
yeah.
I think I got 4 of them.
I think you both will get 4 of them, but I think the 5th one is a difficult one because I didn't even remember it.
Hold on, I gotta get a list of the teams. Hold
on. You got 15 seconds.
Why don't you just fuck off, Brad?
Nope, you're gonna get a hard time limit on this one. No looking up teams, bitch.
I'm just
5, 4, 3, 2. Time.
Okay.
Time. What do you have?
Hold on, motherfucker.
I threw Panthers at the end because I don't know.
Matt?
Fuck, dude, I have no idea.
Show me your phone.
I got the Packers, Ravens, Chiefs, Bills, and I had no idea for the end, so I'm just gonna take the fucking Cardinals. I have no idea. I know it's not the Cardinals, but I'll take them.
He played for the Rams for 1 season in 2017.
And
so you guys both got 4 of those. 4 of those correct.
Was it the Bills that drafted him?
Yes.
Correct.
Or was it
Bills drafted?
Bills drafted.
So I almost forgot that they even drafted him, but I remember all of that because he went to Clemson, didn't he? And he came out being like the number 1 wide receiver.
He was a big, Yeah, big.
He went somewhere.
He was a big wide receiver, and yeah, I mean, Elliot, I think you might have been thinking Kelvin Benjamin on that Panthers.
That's right. Yes.
Panthers pick.
Yeah, big boy.
So
next.
after 4 questions, Matt, you are at 7 points. Elliot is at 10 points. So we'll go ahead and head on to the next question. I don't think you guys are going to get this one at all. I'll give you a damn 30 seconds for it, but
I don't like the time limit.
Yeah, the time. Well, we need a time limit just so we can.
You gotta have a time limit. Damn it!
I know, but 15 seconds.
Can't just let you think forever. All right, so I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. Who is the league leader in tackles this year? And I will give you the team. It is the Jaguars.
Oh.
Fuck. I don't know if it's him or not, though. Oh shit.
20 seconds.
I got 2 players that it could be, but I have no idea which I'm picking.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Do you have your answer, Elliot?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Do you want me to write it down, or you just want me to say it?
I'll say.
You can go ahead and say it.
Is it Travion Walker? Is that his name?
No.
Matt, who do you got?
It's either Miles Jack or Josh Allen, but I'm going Miles Jack.
It's neither. It is Foyesade Oluokun. Never heard of this man in my life.
You motherfucker.
162 tackles this year so far.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
dude.
he's running away with it.
Who is this guy?
So, exactly. That's exactly what I thought when I was looking it up.
But before you said Jaguars, I was going to still guess Roquan Smith, but I didn't know if he...
I think he's close. But I can't remember what he was up
What's
to.
your next one? How many more we got?
I've got 5 more questions.
Jesus Christ.
I actually really enjoy this.
This is fun, but I'm sure this is not very fun to listen to.
Oh, they're all guessing along. Come on.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So let's go with the 2020 interception leader.
Oh,
go ahead. And time starts now.
I have no fucking idea. I'm trying to think of who even fucking... Now, are we talking about defensive player or who threw the most picks?
No, defensive player, most interceptions. I'm going to reset the timer, and I'm going to give you the division real quick.
Division?
Hold on.
Do you want conference?
Just give us the conference.
Just conference.
AFC.
I think I might know.
30 seconds. AFC, 30 seconds.
Oh,
I think I know. This dude just got a huge contract, didn't he?
I cannot confirm nor deny whether he got a huge contract.
I think he got a huge contract.
I don't think I got it. I think I'm wrong. All right,
5 seconds.
We can just say it if you're ready.
Yeah. All right, if you're ready.
Big X Xavier Howard.
I got Devin McCourty.
It is Xavier Howard.
Ah!
Matt scores a point.
Dang.
Yeah, because I remember him he got signed by the Dolphins because he played for a couple teams and he had really good years, and then he got signed to the Dolphins for a massive contract.
Was it last year or the year before that the Patriots defense was just unstoppable for the first 10 weeks or something like that? I think it was last year. Thinking about it, because I was
assuming it was probably last year because the year before that was Cam Newton's year and they were fucking terrible.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, well, all right, Bradford, what do you got next?
Okay, so this one's gonna be a little different. This one I'm gonna give you the 2 quarterbacks and you're going to have to combine their pass yards so far this season and give me a number, and whoever's the closest gets a point.
Oh boy, I'm not even sure where to begin.
Okay, you're giving us what?
So I'm giving you 2 quarterbacks, and you have to
Okay.
give me their total combined passing yards on the season so far. Neither
Okay,
of them are
they in
playing
the top-
tonight.
Are they in the top 5 of the category?
I'll give you at least top 15, I believe, on all of these.
What the fuck?
Okay.
It's
All right.
whoever's closest gets a point. It's not like you have to be exactly right. I'm just saying you get closest.
Okay.
All right. Bob Barker, here we go.
Price is right, baby.
So the 2 QBs I'm going to give you, got 30 seconds. I've got Russell Wilson and Kirk Cousins.
Well,
Go.
you said top 15. Russell Wilson's not top
There's
15.
no way.
Oh, let me see.
Is he?
Come the fuck on, dude. You couldn't have picked 2 worse quarterbacks to guess.
Shut up, bitch.
All right.
Okay, you're right. He is 16, but fuck off.
God damn it.
Okay, I got
What
to
do you
guess.
got,
I
Falco?
have no idea if it's even close.
Hold on, let me fucking calculate here.
All right, time is up, so you better drop a calculation in here.
Who was the other one? Russ Wilson and who?
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk
Cousins.
All right. I'm going to guess 4,750. 4,750.
Oh, I'm going to guess, well, can I just do a Price is Right? 4,751.
You're supposed to write these. You're supposed to write these down, but
No. I was gonna guess. I'm going. It's got to be over like 6, doesn't it?
I don't think
give me a number.
Russell's throwing for 3,000. Just throw out a number.
I'll do 5,500.
Matt is closer by a lot. Russ has 3,019 yards exactly. Kirk is 4,117, so total is 7,136.
I was way off.
I knew Kirk threw quite a bit, but
I had Kirk.
Patrick Mahomes was throwing for like 4,500, so I knew it had to be like kind of up there.
So Matt gets a point and puts it in within 1 point.
I had Kirk around like 3,000, 3,500, and then I was thinking Russ had like 2,000. Like
this is what I want you guys. This is why I want you guys to write it down, so that on these you can show at least.
Okay.
I'll flip to another. So I'm going to give you the 2 running backs.
Oh my gosh!
And you have to tell me how many yards combined they've rushed for.
Is it going to be fucking Tony Pollard and Deion Jackson for the like? What are we doing?
Up. I'm gonna give you some notable names. Matt might know one of them better. Nick Chubb and Jonathan Taylor combined rushing yards. Go. Write it down for me, fellas.
Combined. Yes.
Combined. Both of them combined. So you just shoot me a number. $10 seconds.
All right.
5 seconds.
Okay.
And time.
I'm gonna guess 1,100.
Elliot at 1,100. Matt,
okay,
what do you got?
1,900. 1,900.
The total is 2,205 yards.
Wait.
Nick Chubb has 1,344 yards this season.
Was this just rushing yards?
Yeah, and
yes. This is strictly rushing yards.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't even make sense. Why would you put less?
JT had like a couple 100-yard rushing games, so he's at probably like 800 or something, right?
Okay.
JT's at 861.
All right, I'm just way off on totals.
So Matt has now tied the game up. It is 10-10.
I hate.
Matt was hating on it at first. He's like, "This is stupid. How did?"
I hate this.
And he's dusting the shit out of Elliot. Like he's like, "Oh, this is great. This is fun." All right, now I'm gonna go with. So this is another. The last 2 are 1-point scorers. Just write down who you think this is. which player has played for these teams? And I'll give it to you in this order. Broncos.
Current player.
Not current player, but not an old player. 2000s at least.
When did he
Broncos.
retire?
I'm not telling you that.
What
Broncos,
the fuck?
Dolphins, Bears, Jets, Giants, and then finally Seahawks. Timer starts now.
Hold on. Go through it again.
Retired.
Broncos, Dolphins, Bears, Jets, Giants, and Seahawks, and he was a wide receiver.
Oh, dang it. Oh, wait, I know this one.
You have 10 seconds. Okay, time is up. I'm going to let Matt go first because I believe Elliot probably has it.
Say the teams one more time.
Give you one more time. Broncos, Dolphins, Bears, Jets, Giants, and Seahawks in that order. Started his career off with the Broncos, ended with the Seahawks. Within the last 10 years.
Matt, you may hate yourself when you hear the answer.
I have no fucking idea.
You have any guess?
For the Jets, Giants, and
Broncos, Dolphins, Bears, Jets, Giants, and Seahawks.
Do you have a college that he went to? I literally have no fucking idea.
That I don't know. Elliot, go ahead and give us the answer.
I think Bears to Jets was a giveaway. It's Brandon Marshall.
It is Brandon Marshall.
Oh. Fuck. He wasn't even on my mind, to be honest.
All right, Elliot has gone up 1 point.
That's not fair because he played for the fucking team that Elliot loves.
Well,
I gave you JT earlier. Shut the fuck up. All right?
Honestly, I didn't know that he played for the fucking Seahawks either.
I knew
that.
Yeah, I knew he retired with the Seahawks, but I didn't know about the Giants.
I didn't know about the Giants either, but I saw it on there.
Yeah, I didn't know he played for the Giants either. I thought after he played for the Jets, I thought he retired.
Apparently, he was signed by another team, but never played a game, so I left them off. So we are Elliot 11, Matt 10. Down to the last question. I don't have any tiebreaker questions. If this does,
2 points.
This is a 1-pointer.
So if he ties, then we just have to fight to the death.
If it ties, we'll just have to be a tiebreaker here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you 3 wide receivers, and you give me their combined receiving touchdowns this year.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm gonna go ahead and give you the 3, and I'm gonna start the timer. Touchdowns combined by these receivers: Tyreek Hill, Amari Cooper, and AJ Brown. Go.
I fucking knew you were going to put Amari Cooper in there. How the fuck am I going to know Amari Cooper's touchdown? He probably has 3 this season. Who's Tyreek,
Amari, and AJ Brown. 15 seconds, and just give me your number when the timer expires.
Okay.
Okay, time.
I'm going to go 26.
I'm going to go 19.
Elliot is closest. It's 24.
Oh!
Tyreek has 7.
Really?
Amari has 7, and AJ Brown has 10.
Holy fuck! Okay, I knew
you were lowballing Amari.
I was lowballing Amari big time. I thought he had like 5.
I was highballing.
I guess
thought he had 10, 11.
I guess 7 for Tyreek. I guess 8 for AJ Brown, and then I guessed 5 or 4 for Amari.
So you kind of lowballed AJ and Amari, yeah.
Yeah, but not as much AJ. I didn't know Amari had fucking 10.
Amari had 7. AJ had 10.
Oh, 7. Okay. Whatever.
So yeah, but well, good work, Elliot. You were the first winner of Bradford's Brain Busters. In a very close contest, I'll say.
I do have to say, I enjoyed
it. Fun.
Besides the stupid receiving and rushing, yardage or passing yardage.
Maybe I'll try to tweak those a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe just something.
Do Hassan Haskins and.
Shut the fuck up. I'll try to do something where it's like a double-digit answers, so it's a little closer.
Yeah.
Like, all right, are we going to finish this out real quick?
Yeah, let's go ahead and knock her out.
Yeah. All right, so we got next up on the slate, we got the San Francisco 49ers traveling to the city of Las Vegas to take on the Raiders. Right now, 49ers are 9.5-point favorites, total in the game sitting at 41.5. Brenton, what do you got?
Hey, just to little beginning on this. Derek Carr did just get benched for the rest of the season for Jarrett Stidham. We'll just throw these numbers out before Bradford gives his pick. 69% of the bets and 73% of the money's on the 49ers. Go ahead, Bradford.
I don't think I even need to say it right here, but I'm hammering the Niners, even with the -9.5. I'm going to take that.
Dude.
The fucking Raiders suck cock. And you think Jarrett Stidham is going to come in and make them better? No thanks.
Finish up. Finish.
No. Go ahead and interject if you would like, but I don't think there's...
I actually... before Jarrett Stidham got announced as a starter, I think the line was, 6.5?
I don't remember.
So, yeah, I think it was 6.5 or 6, because the past 3 weeks, that's been the spread that the Niners have been getting. I actually would have hammered the Niners if Derek Carr was still playing. But now that it's up to, I got it at 10.5, but it's at 9.5 right now. And after seeing what Jarrett Stidham did in preseason with Josh McDaniels, where the Raiders put up like 40 points in every preseason game, I know it was preseason. Jarrett Stidham knows McDaniels' offense, though. He played in New England for a few years. I think he's a pretty smart quarterback. I think that the Niners win the game, but 10.5, which is what I got of that. 10.5 is a lot of points, and I think Jarrett Stidham can keep them close.
Matt, you're scaring me off of that. Would you prefer an over 41.5 instead?
Over 41.5?
Not
really, because
his defense is terrifying.
Yeah, that's on like.
So
maybe I'll stay away from this. No, you know what? Fuck it. I'm taking an official pick. Niners -9.5. Fuck you, Matt.
So here's what I think. I think it's a 20-10 game. I think 20-10. You cover 9.5. I cover 10.5, and it goes under. Because I don't think the Raiders can put up more than 2 scores really. They might get 2 touchdowns, but I don't know. I think Josh Jacobs gets 1, and Jarrett Stidham keeps them close for the rest of it.
To support your side here, Bradford, Devontae Adams took to Instagram last night and, quote, this is about Derek Carr. This man gave everything he had. The reason I'm a Raider. One of the most disciplined and loving people I know. Got my brothers back through whatever, and if you can't respect it, excuse my language, F you. Love you, bruh.
First of all, hearing brother come out of your white fucking mouth is
quoting.
Hilarious.
I
know.
It was quote, so it wasn't racist.
But also, like, that's a pretty good point. Like, Devontae just signed for a massive deal only because Derek Carr was the quarterback over there and because they had a relationship. Like,
at Fresno
Devontae
State
going back to the Packers?
Nah,
that's a real question.
I don't
think so. The Packers offered him basically the same contract that the Raiders.
Oh, Dak picked off. You fucking dickhead! Kill yourself.
You're ahead of me. Fuck.
Wait, he got picked off the second time?
He's got picked off right now.
Well, is that?
Yeah.
Is that the second?
I think so.
Oh. Wait.
Oh, geez. That was a bad throw, too. Uh-oh. Kevin Byard. Damn. He just got fucking rammed down, too.
Right?
Yeah, that was a bad throw.
Terrible throw.
Yeah, Dak has not thrown an interception in 6 straight games.
Trash can.
Oh, boy. My Josh Dobbs has 113 yards, boys.
You trashed, bud.
150.
You trashed.
Yeah, you're
I'll
fucked.
never ride with that.
Yeah. So anyway, love the Raiders plus 10.5.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stay away from the Raiders.
Matt Shotsky?
They
Liven up the
scare
pod?
me. I don't like that they benched Derek Carr because Derek Carr was not the problem here.
Holy cock sandwich.
I know Brenton will disagree with me on that. I don't know what
100%
Jarrett
the
Stidham
problem.
is going to do. Devontae Adams is not happy, so the Raiders are in a bad spot. So I'm going to stay away from this game, though.
Fair.
Probably the biggest
Actually,
game on the slate. Yeah.
Take me off. I'm off. I can't do it.
All right, he's off. He's off.
I would love to take Jarrett.
I'm still
Stidham,
taking the Niners.
Yeah, whatever. All right, next game.
All right, the probably biggest game on the schedule tomorrow. We got the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Green Bay Packers. The game is in Green Bay. Right now, the Packers sit as a 3-point favorite. Total on this game is at 48.5. Matt, what do you got?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. If there's ever a 4:00 game that you need to get your ass in a seat for, it is this one, friends. Week 17 divisional matchup.
Playoff game.
Yeah, I mean, this is a playoff game. Packers have to win out. They do need a little help, but I think that the teams they need help from
It's not
are
unreasonable.
teams. Yeah, like asking for the Commanders to lose one of their last two is not, especially with Carl Wentz as quarterback, definitely not unreasonable. I think that the Packers, as long as they take care of what they need to take care of, I think they can get into the playoffs, which is why I'm taking, once again, the Green Bay Packers as a five-star pick of the week. I fucking love the Packers in this spot. I know that week 1, the Vikings absolutely demolished the Packers, but the Packers are starting to figure it out, boys. Didn't look great in the first half last week. Yeah, they're getting hot at the right time. I don't love that Christian Watson isn't playing because he has been a huge playmaker for them, but A.J. Dillon is stepping up to the plate. Aaron Jones is stepping up a bit, even though he didn't step up for Bradford.
Shit.
Alan Lazard is still on the team. He's a big baller. Randall Cobb, Robert Tonyan, ISU grad. Shout out. I fucking love the Packers. -3. Vikings 4-9 against the spread in last 13 in Green Bay. Home team 9-4 against the spread in last 13. It's going to be cold as fuck in Lambeau Field, and I think the Packers are ready for it. Probably going to go under 48 points if I had to guess, because that is a lot, and I'm assuming it's probably going to be cold as balls. But give me the Packers 5-star -3. Thank you very much. See you at the window.
All right, Bradford, what do you got?
I'm going to fully agree with Matt there. I was completely wrong on my pick last week. The Packers are getting hot at the right time. They're putting it together, and with playoff shot in the realm of possibilities still, I think they get it done against the Vikings team who, and I'm going to shout out my buddy Spencer here, who said they might be the worst 11-4 team we've ever seen in history. They've won most of their games by single possessions. I mean, they almost got blown out by the fucking Colts, if not performing the greatest comeback in NFL history. So, give me Packers -3.
Do you both want those?
I think the
picks?
Official.
Yeah, that's my 5-star, baby. I'm hammering it. I think the Vikings are very similar to the Giants.
Bingo,
to be honest.
bango, blowing it up.
I think they got very lucky all season.
All right. Matt, for the first time this season, I will not be riding with the 5-star. I will actually be playing the other side of the 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. The Packers
have losing money.
The Packers have looked better the last couple weeks, but they've been playing bad teams. They have not done anything to truly impress me.
They just played the Dolphins.
Yeah, with a second half concussion on Tua. And we just got done talking about how Tua looked terrible in the second half. They were also down against the Bears, and it took the Bears and the refs being terrible for them to win that game.
Shut the fuck up.
The refs were not very good.
Shut the fuck
The refs were not very good. Okay, but anyway,
Bears casual over here.
Christian Watson is probably not playing. Actually, I don't think he is playing. Aaron Jones is injured with an ankle. He only played 30% of snaps last week, and he's their best weapon on the whole team. Christian Watson is out. Aaron Rodgers is averaging a whole yard per attempt more per game with Christian Watson in. He's going to be out. Aaron Rodgers is going to have limited weapons. Aaron Rodgers was also on the injury report this week with a hip. Okay, the Packers are not getting hot right now. Like they aren't getting healthy at the right time.
Rodgers isn't not going to play.
No,
hip's not going to bother him that much.
But are you really? You throw with your hips, right? He's going to be less mobile with a hip
Rodgers
injury.
will be fine.
Rodgers will
come on.
play, but the Vikings.
He probably had a little too much sex after that W and got a little sore.
The defense is playing better. They've also been playing much harder competition. They have looked good. I mean, there are just some teams who can just win a game. What?
I beg to differ. The Colts just put up 33 against them 2 weeks ago, and the Colts are fucking terrible.
Off of a couple pick sixes and a block punt. They were lucky scores. I'm not gonna say that
You're sounding like a real fucking hater right now, Elliot.
I am, and you know what?
You're
Spencer's
like
gonna
a
take
Bears
this.
fan right now.
I will fully admit I'm a Bears fan, but I don't see how the Packers are 3-point favorites right now.
Elliot's the Kanye of the NFL world.
Oh,
making crazy statements.
No, it's not crazy. I don't understand how the Packers are.
I'm sorry. Favorites. What was that, Hitler?
No, okay. So let's look. All right.
Now he's gonna go do some research real quick.
No, here's another good point. Is the Packers play a lot of zone defense and they blitz a whole lot, but don't get home. Okay. You know what Kirk Cousins is really good at doing is tearing up zone defenses and also when they're blitzing and not getting home. All right. I don't understand.
Likely that you looked it up right now and that it fits your narrative.
I did not look that up right now. I heard that stat earlier in the day. But no, I love.
Who'd you hear it from? Give them credit.
Bet the Board podcast. Loved them. They're my favorite.
Sources, you piece of shit.
Sorry, I cited my source. You want that in MLA format? Anyway, give me Vikings.
Why can you stop talking about other pods on our pod? People are just going to go to them, dumbass.
Give me Vikings +3. Give me Vikings money line. I also kind of like the over in this game, even though the Packers I don't think are as good as people are saying. You know, they are on the 3-win streak, but I haven't been impressed with their 3-win
Holy
streak.
shit! 21 Savage is on tonight, boys.
Hey,
so yeah,
I got a couple. I got to poke a couple holes in your argument here.
21 Savage.
Aaron Jones has been playing with a bum ankle for the past few weeks, and A.J. Dillon has just been just fine picking up the load. So I don't think that's a big problem. Christian Watson is actually the one that's questionable with the hip. Aaron Rodgers is he's probable, but it's for a knee. I view a knee injury much less than a hip injury for him. I think he'll be fine. He played with a fucking broken thumb for 4 weeks. Dude.
I'm not saying Rodgers isn't going to play, but we saw what Rodgers was when he had an injury, and he wasn't that good.
Oh, get off of here, you Bears dick rider. Let's move to the next game.
We can go to the next game. That's fine.
Go Pack, go baby.
No, Packers are getting eliminated from the playoffs this week. This is the end of them. This is the end of them.
The Bears. It's been the end of the Bears for 30 years.
Have to live for.
You guys have to live for. This is what I have to live for. Okay, the only thing that I have to is watching the Packers lose. This season has been awesome for me, and then the last 3 weeks have sucked. Okay. I just mentally need this. Or here's the other option. They win out, and then I want them to get just destroyed by either the Eagles or 49ers in the first round.
You just come?
I did.
Holy shit.
No, I'm tired of people saying...
I got some of that on my face.
I'm tired of the people saying, don't let the Packers get in the playoffs. They'll be dangerous. No, they're not. They're terrible. All right. Moving on.
See you in February when A-Rod wins his second Super Bowl.
I'm done. I'm quitting the NFL at that. I'm quitting the podcast. I'm done. It's all over. All right. Next on the slate, we got
Battle of LA, baby.
Do what?
You say St. Louis Rams? It's Battle of LA, baby.
Oh yeah, I said Los Angeles Rams.
Are you
The
fucking
Battle
drunk,
of
dude?
LA. We got the Rams taking on the Chargers in SoFi. This is a home game for both of them, so that's a bit odd. But we got the Chargers.
But somehow it'll still be an away game for both of these teams because they haven't had a home game since the time they moved to LA.
So we got the Chargers at 6.5-point favorites. Total in the game sitting at 42.5. Brenton, what do you got?
Rams have been pissed poor this year. Pretty trash. It's Baker Mayfield. Is it Baker Mayfield or have they benched him yet?
No, it's still Baker. He's played well.
Baker.
He played awesome last week.
He's been balling out.
I don't care. The Chargers are going to win this game. The Chargers are going to win this game.
Does it scare you at all? The Chargers clinched their playoff spot last week and they can't improve? Or maybe they can. So I think they can get up to the 5th.
I'm not taking anything on this, but I would lean Chargers if I had to lean anybody.
Yeah. I feel you. I think it's a bit of a letdown spot for the Chargers, to be honest. I don't think that they would be getting as much respect if they didn't just blow the Colts out 20-3 on Monday night. I think if Matt Ryan's in that game, it's probably a little closer because Nick Foles literally had like 2 drop passes the entire game, and he threw more completions to the Chargers than he did to the fucking Colts. I think Baker has been playing pretty well, and this is like a Sean McVay ego game. Like, I think Brandon Staley comes from the Sean McVay coaching tree, and I think McVay just has to try and get one up on all of his people, just like Kevin O'Connell, Brandon Staley, like all the people that he's worked with. I think that's still like a little big dick move there. I will be taking the Rams. I'm going to buy it up to 7.5. But I'll take Baker and the boys. I think there's going to be a little bit of a letdown spot here for the Chargers now that they clinched.
Well, yeah, because what else are they trying to get? I mean, they can't win the division. I mean, they're going to be in a wild card spot either way, so maybe they'll just be jockeying for a position to see who they play.
Yeah. What spot are they sitting in right now?
And the Rams don't have a first-round pick, so losing doesn't get them anything. So all the guys on the team are really fighting for contracts, which
Chargers are currently sitting in the 6th spot. If they move up, they will be playing. No, in the 6th spot right now, they'll be playing the Bengals. If they move up into the 5th spot, they'll be playing the winner of the AFC South.
Yeah, so that's
Jags or Titans.
And they did get smacked by the Jags this year.
But in order for that to happen, I think the Chargers have to win out and Baltimore would have to lose out.
I mean, yeah, the Ravens would have to lose to the Steelers, and it's likely that even the Ravens just need to beat the Bengals. With beating the Steelers, if the Ravens beat the Steelers this week, and they beat the Bengals, we'll have 2 head-to-head. The Ravens would likely be in the number 3 seed.
And I really need the Bengals to win their division so I can cash that future.
I hope it misses so fucking hard.
Well, anyway, this is a pretty good game. I think the Rams have definitely looked a lot better recently. I do think this is a bit of a letdown spot. I like Rams a lot.
Very well could be, yeah.
Won't make it an official pick, but I think it should be a fun game. Don't really want any skin on it, so that way I don't have to stress about it. Maybe the over sitting at 42.5. That's a little bit juicy. So, all right. Moving on to the Sunday night game. This was flexed into the Sunday night. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Daddy likey.
Baltimore Ravens. Ravens right now are 2.5-point favorites. Total in the game is 35.5. It's been on the move down. It opened at 36, I believe, 36 to 37, and moved down. All right, Brenton, what do you got?
No, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Lamar's playing again.
Correct. He hasn't been practicing this week.
So it looks like he's likely not to play. So it looks like we're going to get another Tyler Huntley start. So yeah, it's probably going to be a pretty tight game. Kenny Pickett on the other side.
Kenny's probably not playing either.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know he got hurt last week too.
Oh, hold up. Okay, never mind. He probably is playing. Sorry.
Okay. Now, as much as I love to see this game get flexed into the Sunday night spot, God damn, is this game going to be boring? Besides the fact that the commentators are just going to be saying, "Gotta love a good defensive battle in a Ravens Steelers game." Like that's all they're going to be saying. It's like classic Ravens Steelers. Classic Ravens. Shut the fuck up. I want to see some offense. I want to see some Lamar. But damn if I wouldn't take the under even at 35.5.
Yep.
It's going to be dog shit.
Yeah, for sure. I think it'll be a kind of fun game. It would be nice to see Lamar back, but probably not going to get that. I am going to take the under 35.5 official pick. Both defenses have been on fire lately. Neither offense has looked amazing. Now the Steelers
I'll take that with you, but not officially, but I'll take it.
The Steelers have been running the ball pretty well, so I could definitely see this being a rushing battle. Maybe play like a Najee Harris over rushing total, maybe anytime Tud. So not the best Sunday night game, but definitely not the worst. So, all right, Matt, you got any?
Yeah, I got 58% of the bets and 80% of the money is on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Road team in this matchup, 4-1 against the spread. Steelers, 4-1 against the spread in last 5 in Baltimore. Underdog, 26-3 against the spread in last 29. I know that Baltimore is fighting for the AFC North, but the Steelers are also fighting to, one, make sure Tomlin never has a losing record as the head coach. And do they still have a chance to get to the playoffs?
Correct. It's really, really not likely though.
Super slim, but I still like them going out and balling out. I love seeing that all the sharp money is on the Steelers and the tickets are split. So I will take the Steelers plus 3.5. What do I have to buy it to get it to 3.5?
Probably pretty expensive. Probably like minus 170.
Oh, minus 146. I will take that every day. Thank you very much. I think Steelers Ravens games are always close. They just played a few weeks ago and Ravens won by what, 2?
Yeah.
So I'll take the Steelers.
You know what? I'm gonna ride with you on that one.
Hell yeah.
And
Steelers plus.
Sadly, I think it's gonna be a boring game, to be honest. Even like I told Elliot earlier, the commentators are just gonna be saying how classic Ravens Steelers this is for being a 3-6 game 90% of the time. So,
all right, moving on to the Monday night game. Probably one of the best Monday night games of the whole season. I mean, it's the Woody meme right now, where it's just him let him cook. Have you seen that one? This is going to be a great game. We got the Buffalo Bills traveling to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. Who dey? And we got the Bills as 1.5.
Who they say you're going to beat them Bengals? Who dey?
Total is 49.5. Matt, let's start with you. What do you got?
Real quick, beginning of the third quarter here, Josh Dobbs just had a 12-yard completion to Traylon Burks that hit his hands and dropped like a sack of bricks. Dobbs is sitting at 143 right now. So
he ain't completing a pass rush tonight. He ain't completing.
You're underfed as fuck.
Yeah.
I have nothing in this game simply because I just kind of want to kick my feet up and watch this game because this is going to be awesome. I definitely will be rooting for the Cincinnati Who Dey
Boo!
Bengals.
Boo!
Need him for that picture, baby.
60% of the money, 68% of the bets is on the Bengals. I mean, both teams are obviously having really good trends right now. Bengals are the underdog in this matchup, 7-2 against the spread in the last 9. Bills have an edge in most of the metrics, but I fucking love Joe Burrow, so I will be rooting for the Bengals all day.
Hate Joe Burrow. Hate the Bengals. Obviously, I'm a Ravens fan, so I innately hate them.
Ravens casual.
Shut up, bitch. I will be rooting for the over, however, because I'm sure this will be a very fun game. So I'm going to take the over as an official pick. 49.5. Give me the over. That's all I have to say there, because I hope the Bengals lose so that the Ravens can still win the division.
I like the over pick. I actually kind of like the over pick.
Sure would like AFC North title for the Ravens this year for Christmas.
Not gonna happen.
Would fulfill my wish list.
Christmas is over. Yeah.
Guess what, bitch? They're still gonna get in the playoffs and they're gonna wreak havoc. Guess who's not getting in the playoffs?
Bears.
Yeah. Be quiet.
Bears.
Anyway,
Boo.
I don't know if I like the over. Both defenses have showed out pretty well this year. So I want it to be a high scoring, fun game. So I would like to see an over, but I won't take it as a pick. The defenses are both pretty good. They play really well. The Bengals, especially in the second half this year. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow. What more can you ask for on a Monday night? And you know what the best part is? I don't even have work on Monday, so I'm gonna be sitting at home all day,
baby,
thinking about this game. Probably placing one too many bets because that's what I do, and running that account out. You know how it goes. I need to get a little better at it. Yeah. So, all right. Well, what a fun NFL slate. We got a lot of playoff implications coming down to the wire, boys.
Real quick, after that statement, it needs to be said, we only condone responsible gambling on this podcast. We would love to get a sponsorship from FanDuel sometime soon, so we can't just, encourage everybody to go bankrupt while betting.
Degenerate gambling is not cool.
I only bet how much I can afford to lose, everybody. Let's keep that in mind.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Also looking for sponsorships from Subway. Subway, eat fresh.
Eat fresh.
We would like
us and Jared, faces of Subway, baby.
Jared Fogle, please come on our podcast.
Next week's guest, O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
Next week we'll be bringing Aaron Hernandez onto the podcast.
The ghost of Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah. I'm surprised that wasn't a trivia question.
All right. Yeah, well, with that, we just got taken down. So thank you, everybody, for watching.
All right, boys. Well, Matt thinks the podcast sucked, but that's all right. I enjoyed it.
Love you.
Sure, it was fun.
I thought it turned out fine. I think Matt's being paranoid. He's probably hit a few too many doinkers tonight.
He's been taking too many vitamins.
I thought it turned out. I liked the Thursday night. Obviously, it wasn't an enthralling Thursday night game so far. So,
well, last week was so electric because we got the third string quarterback, Strevler, whatever his name was, to come in.
Jagging
around. Yeah.
Well, I was jagging off that whole game though. So.
Yeah, this turned out to be a closer game. I mean, Titans.
Yeah, my minus 13.5 is not going to hit. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's only the third quarter. We could.
But.
I mean, both of my props are dead tonight. I mean, I'm hurting right now, but that's all right. That's all right. We're gonna earn it all back. All right, boys.
We better wrap this bitch up.
That's right. I'll get this uploaded. Thank you guys for listening. We'll be back next week breaking down week 18, final week of the regular season. Then we'll be getting some playoff podcasts out there for you, boys.
Delicioso.
Hell yeah.
Be a great one. All right. We'll see everybody at the window.